The wait is finally over. Microsoft has just lifted two major upgrade blocks, clearing the path for millions of PCs to finally receive the long-awaited Windows 11 version 25H2 update. For months, users were puzzled as to why their systems weren't getting the latest feature update, even though their devices were fully eligible. The reason? Hidden safeguard holds at Microsoft had quietly placed due to serious compatibility issues involving Intel's smart sound technology and certain integrated webcams. But over the weekend, the company officially confirmed that those problems have been resolved, meaning the 25H2 update will now begin rolling out more broadly. In today's video, we'll explore why these blocks existed, how Microsoft fixed them, and what this means to the average Windows user. So, if your PC has been waiting for the green light to upgrade, now's your chance to finally move forward. Microsoft lifts two upgrade blocks, allowing Windows 11 25H2 for more PCs. And this news has Windows users across the globe breathing a sigh of relief. Windows 11 25H2 is finally here, but for many people, it didn't show up earlier because of what Microsoft calls safeguard holds. Special upgrade blocks designed to prevent certain devices from installing updates that might cause stability or compatibility issues. Over the weekend, however, Microsoft officially lifted two of these major safeguards, including a restriction that prevented some Intel-powered PCs from installing this year's big feature update. These upgrade blocks were initially placed for Windows 11 24H2, but they also affected version 25H2 because, as many experts have explained, both versions share the same core code base. Essentially, Windows 11 25H2 is built directly on top of 24H2, and it's delivered to 24H2 PCs as a small enablement package, a lightweight update that simply flips the version and build numbers. This means that if your device was blocked on 24H2 due to a driver or application issue, it was automatically blocked from 25H2 as well. According to reports from Windows Latest, Microsoft's upgrade safeguards targeted PCs with Intel's smart sound technology, SST, and certain integrated webcams, which have been causing crashes and blue screen of death errors during or after installation. But in a quiet weekend update to its official documentation, Microsoft confirmed that these long-standing issues have now been mitigated, finally clearing the path for affected users to upgrade. The story of these blocks actually goes back to 2024, when Windows 11 24H2 first started rolling out. Microsoft quickly discovered that PCs running Intel's 11th generation and newer CPUs with smart sound technology were encountering system crashes after installing the update. The root cause was traced to specific versions of Intel's audio driver file, intcaudioBus.ss. Particularly versions 10.29.0.5152 and 10.30.0.5152. Whenever these versions were present, upgrading to Windows 11 24H2 would result in instability or BSODs. To prevent widespread failures, Microsoft applied an upgrade block to all systems using those driver versions. The company recommended that users either wait for a patch or manually install newer drivers directly from their OEM's website. For nearly a year, this safeguard prevented countless Intel PCs from receiving 24H2 or 25H2 updates. Now, Microsoft has confirmed that the issue is finally fixed within the latest Windows 11 builds, meaning you no longer need to find a newer driver manually. Windows Update will now automatically detect compatibility and allow the upgrade to proceed. But that's not all. Microsoft also lifted another major safeguard related to integrated webcams. A bug in Windows 11 had caused some built-in cameras to malfunction, affecting basic tasks like making video calls, taking photos, or even logging in through Windows Hello facial recognition. Since cameras are essential for both personal and professional use, Microsoft quietly applied a compatibility block to all affected systems to prevent users from losing camera functionality. The company never fully disclosed how many users were affected, but it's now confirmed that this webcam issue has been fully resolved. That means if you were among those whose camera issues kept the upgrade on hold, you can now safely move forward with Windows 11 25H2. This update is particularly significant because it doesn't just bring new features. It represents Microsoft's ongoing commitment to improving the reliability and accessibility of Windows 11 updates. As these two upgrade blocks have now been lifted, users on Windows 10 or Windows 11 23H2 who meet the system requirements can finally see the 25H2 update appear in Windows Update. And for those who can't wait, you can also use tools like the Installation Assistant or Media Creation tool to manually install version 25H2. Earlier, these methods were blocked as well due to the same compatibility issues, but now they'll work seamlessly for most users. Looking back, Windows 11 24H2 was a rough release that faced multiple setbacks and user complaints, with many calling it a botched update. Microsoft clearly took those lessons to heart, ensuring that 25H2 would be smoother, safer, and more widely available from the start. Of course, no update is completely flawless. As of now, Microsoft is tracking 4 known issues in Windows 11 25H2, but the company has assured users that none of them are deal breakers. For example, there's a small bug that can temporarily block SMBv1 file sharing, though this isn't a problem for most users since newer SMB protocols remain unaffected. Another known issue involves the Media Creation tool not working properly on ARM-based PCs. But this is also not a major concern because most users running Windows on Snapdragon systems don't rely on that tool. Overall, the stability of 25H2 appears far better than previous updates. What makes this release even more interesting is that it continues Microsoft's trend of using enablement packages to roll out feature updates more efficiently. Instead of pushing out massive system-wide upgrades that take hours to install and risk breaking compatibility, Microsoft now delivers small activation packages that unlock pre-included features within existing builds. This approach not only reduces update times, but also helps maintain consistency and stability across devices. For users, it means fewer headaches and faster access to the latest improvements. The removal of these upgrade blocks also highlights how closely Microsoft collaborates with hardware partners like Intel to identify and resolve issues before they impact a larger audience. Fixing the smart sound technology driver problem took nearly a year of testing and validation, but the end result is a much more stable environment for everyone. The same goes for the webcam bug. By holding back the update until it was completely safe, Microsoft avoided potentially breaking critical hardware functionality on millions of laptops and desktops. Now that these safeguards are gone, you can expect the Windows 11 25H2 update to appear on more devices in the coming weeks. The rollout is gradual, so if you don't see it immediately, don't panic. It's on the way. Microsoft typically releases updates in phases to monitor feedback and ensure smooth delivery before expanding availability to everyone. And since this release shares its codebase with 24H2, compatibility should be excellent across most modern PCs. So what should you do now? If your PC is eligible and you've been waiting for the 25H2 update to appear, this is the perfect time to upgrade. The issues that previously caused blue screens and camera failures are resolved, and early feedback from testers suggests that 25H2 runs more efficiently and reliably than the company's focus on incremental updates, AI integration, and improved user experience shows that Windows is steadily evolving into a smarter, more connected platform. In my recommendation, yes, you should absolutely go ahead and upgrade to Windows 11 25H2 if your device is eligible. The major issues that once held back millions of users are now gone, and the update is more stable than ever. Microsoft has clearly learned from the mistakes of 24H2 and is delivering a smoother, safer, and more refined Windows experience. If your PC still doesn't show the update, you can manually trigger it using the Installation Assistant or Media Creation tool, both of which are now fully compatible. Windows 11 25H2 represents the future of modern computing. Faster, smarter,